Picture this, a world plunged into darkness, where ash clouds blot out the sun and temperatures plummet. No, it's not a scene from a post-apocalyptic movie. It's the Little Ice Age, a period of global cooling that lasted from 1300 to 1850. But what caused this dramatic shift in our planet's climate? The answer lies beneath the Earth's surface, in the fiery hearts of volcanoes. Massive volcanic eruptions were the trigger for this centuries-long cold snap. As these geological giants unleashed their fury, they spewed enormous quantities of ash and gases into the atmosphere. These particles formed a thick veil around the Earth, blocking out precious sunlight and causing global temperatures to drop drastically. It was like nature had thrown a giant blanket over the planet, and everyone was feeling the chill. But the Little Ice Age wasn't just a matter of people having to bundle up a bit more. Oh no, its effects were far-reaching and profound, especially when it came to warfare. Let's take a journey through time and see how this volcanic-induced cold spell reshaped military history. Our first stop is the 30 Years' War, which raged from 1618 to 1648. This already brutal conflict was made even more devastating by the volcanic winter. Armies found themselves not just battling each other, but also fighting against the elements. Imagine being a soldier, trudging through snow-covered landscapes, your fingers too numb to properly hold your weapon. The harsh conditions decimated troops and forced military leaders to completely rethink their tactics. It was no longer just about outsmarting the enemy. It was about outsmarting the weather. Fast forward to the Napoleonic Wars, and we see how the Little Ice Age continued to play havoc with military campaigns. Napoleon's infamous Russian winter campaign is a prime example. The French emperor's grand plans were quite literally frozen in their tracks as his army faced temperatures so low that even their breath turned to ice. Supply lines froze solid, leaving soldiers without food or ammunition. It was a harsh lesson in the power of nature over even the most ambitious military strategies. But it wasn't just European conflicts that felt the icy grip of volcanic winter. Across the Atlantic, the American Revolutionary War was also shaped by these climatic conditions. The winter encampment at Valley Forge is etched into American history as a time of great hardship for George Washington's Continental Army. What's less well known is how the volcanic effects of the Little Ice Age exacerbated these already challenging conditions. Soldiers huddled around meager fires, their thin uniforms offering little protection against the bone-chilling cold. Even as late as the War of 1812, the Little Ice Age was still making its presence felt on the battlefield. The Great Lakes, crucial for naval operations, found themselves locked in ice far longer than usual. Ships that would normally be patrolling the waters were instead trapped in frozen harbors, completely changing the dynamics of the conflict. As a result of these harsh conditions, military forces around the world had to adapt or perish. New strategies for winter warfare were developed out of sheer necessity. Armies learned the hard way about the importance of proper cold weather gear and the challenges of moving supplies through snow-covered terrain. The Little Ice Age forced military leaders to become as adept at reading weather patterns as they were at reading enemy movements. So, the next time you hear about a volcanic eruption, remember that its effects can reach far beyond the immediate area. These geological events have the power to reshape not just landscapes, but the course of human history itself. From the battlefields of Europe to the frozen shores of North America, the Little Ice Age serves as a stark reminder of the complex relationship between nature and warfare. It's a chilling tale of how something as seemingly distant as a volcanic eruption can have world-changing consequences, altering the fates of nations and rewriting the pages of military history.